Good work.
No rockets catching us!
Well now, seems we have an insect scuttling around down there.
Surprise.
Do you think that's getting you somewhere?
Ha! Can't swat me out of the sky!
Quit pestering me. Do you think that's getting you somewhere? You're done for, little insect.
Still kicking down there?
Stop that!
Come on, buddy! Fly straight!
Now it's my turn.
Look out, Aloy! The Metal Devil's charging up for something!
Nothing. Well, your luck won't last.
I'm not going down
Why
that
don't you
easy.
have something to keep you company?
Launch is sending more Cruptors!
I'll handle it. Seika, keep Laundra busy while I deal with the machines.
You nemesis as
Shouldn't be
well.
hard to get his attention. Come on, you big wreck! Come and get me!
Get back here!
Let's try this maneuver! Ha! Dodged it!
I'll send you to the redhead in pieces.
Last one's down. Now I can focus on the horse's heat sinks.
Can't catch me!
Oh, it's sad watching you try so hard.
Hard to steer this thing!
Face the inevitable.
Aloy! I see another heat sink on the flank! But it's under some kind of cover!
Let me scan it.
I think I'm getting the hang of this flying thing!
Cover's blocking my shot. This one's got a cover on it. Spear might break it. I gotta get up there. Climb one of the legs.
Phew! That last shot was a close call!
Let's clip those wings, shall we?
Scaling a horse on the move. Right. Easy.
Beats being the bait! Too slow, Laundra! Uh-oh! Fly, buddy, fly!
You picked the wrong
Keep
fight.
going! Almost there! Uh-oh! I've got incoming! That's it! Heat sink's exposed!
Time to heat it up!
No strategy of yours will win this.
He must be heating up in there.
I don't know if I'll be able to keep him distracted.
Just do what you can.
What's it doing? Did we shut it down?
I think it's cooling itself off. This could be our chance. Stay in the air for now. I'll check it out.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Careful, Aloy! The Horus arms are closing in!
Oh boy.
It's you and me now, Aloy. Time to see what you're made of.
Where do you want me?
Stay up there. Keep a lookout.
Okay! I think I see heat sinks on the arms.
Got it.
Time for your credits to roll.
It's gearing up to attack! Heat sinks exposed! Below you, Aloy!
There!
Now's your chance! Good shot!
You think you're winning? Not even close. Let's try something else.
What's he up to now?
Those guns are powering up.
Uh-oh! Hatches on its back are open!
That means incoming.
I will crush you. Now we're getting somewhere.
Look out!
Ooh, you're in trouble now. Nothing.
Watch the sand!
Take this.
Uh-oh.
Stay still. I'll make your death quick.
Got it.
Another one down!
Your struggle means nothing.
Tell yourself whatever you want.
I think you've done quite enough. You will rot while I will be a god. Beautiful.
It's gonna strike!
Bullseye.
You okay, Aloy?
I'll be fine.
Time to bring this show to a close.
Move, Aloy!
That hurt.
It's under you! Watch out!
I'm ending this here.
You got it!
One left.
God damn it!
He's mad.
No escape! Futile resistance!
Incoming!
Got you! I'm done playing.
That's the last one.
Look out!
There. The primary heat sink on his chest. Can't let up.
Now we're getting somewhere. I will not fall so easily. That hurt.
Aloy! Are you hurt?
I'm okay. Mostly.
Eternity is mine.
Senka! I need a pickup! Coming in!
Launcher's heading for deeper waters. He's not getting away. Go get him. Blowing up that last heat sink might have reached the hull. I gotta get inside and find Londra.
It's coming to a stop! You can catch it!
It's breaking down. Good. Better get in there before Londra makes repairs. A light. It could be coming from inside. There, a breach. It might be my way in. Okay, I'm in. Now to find Londra.
Aloy! Londra's bringing the horse back up to the surface!
I'll climb up and find him. Londra has to be wired in to control this thing. Londra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's gotta be near the processing orb at the front. This big gear should be able to take my weight.
There's the flying pest!
Catch me if you can!
Londra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's gotta be near the processing orb at the front.
There's the flying pest!
Catch me if you can!
Steady. Gotta time my jump up.
You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Londra took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. Ah! I think this leads toward the front. How to get across the gap. Looks like those vents don't stay open for long.
Yeah, whatever!
Made it. Hooked up to the processing orb. Destroying it might shut down the horse. I gotta get in there.
Commenting for containment breach in Sector 5A.
Uh-oh. Don't want to get fried.
That node needs to be rerouted.
Aloy? The horse is heading inland towards the coast!
I'm almost to Londra. Stand by.
Power line's been busted. Need a workaround.
More than that. He's wired into
Oh, I've got so
gotta
much
destroy
more.
it. Cut his control. Orb's powered by those cables. Shield too. Don't like that, do ya? Better target more connectors.
What do you think you're doing? Listen to that sizzle.
There! A distributor. It could cut the power.
That won't work. Damn you.
I gotta find another one.
Quit dancing. Try already. Enough of this.
Still up. I need another way to drain its power.
Not gonna happen. I'll get you yet.
Launcher can't keep the shield up when he attacks. Not yet.
Not a chance. End of the line. Try dodge this. I'll squash you.
That should do it.
Oh, you. How unwelcome.
Don't like that, do ya? Okay, better target more connectors. Take more than that.
Oh, I've got so much more. So goddamn sick of it. That's enough out of you.
There! A distributor. It could cut the power. I gotta find another one.
You will die.
There's gotta be another connector.
Give up.
Another distributor.
Enough of this.
Still up. I need another way to drain its power. Launcher can't keep the shield up when he attacks.
No. Can't end like this. Since those braids. Enough.
should do it.
You. How unwelcome. Perish. You wretched brat.
Don't like that, do ya? Okay, better target more connectors. That's not enough. I gotta find another one.
For hate's sake, I'll end you! Ah, that's enough out of you!
Good, another distributor.
Enough of this!
I need another way to drain its power.
You're good, I'll give you that.
Launcher can't keep the shield up when he attacks.
Not gonna happen. Making me feel alive. Burn! I'll get you next time. You're toast! Back off! Zap! Singe those braids! The future is mine! No escape! Burn to a crisp! If I die, you die! This will not be how you will not defeat me. I will build a new world, adored by my loyal followers, while you choke on fallout. Right until Nemesis rips apart your pathetic planet!
Whatever you say.
Here! I'll take you down with me. Oh, you got lucky. Feel the flames.
Shield's gotta go down first.
No. Let's see you sizzle! I will not be stopped! Watch it go! Stay still, will you?
One more!
The whole thing's on fire!
Listen
You
to
gotta
that
get out!
sizzle!
Almost done.
Try! Drop dead! Got you now! This will not be our exit.
spear. Gotta shut this monstrosity down for good.
Useless. You really do ruin everything, don't you?
Seika, I'm inside this thing's head. Gonna need a quick exit.
On my way!
Damn it! Come on! Hold on!
Not really sure how to land this thing!
We've gotta work on that. We did it.
I wonder what everyone back in the settlement thinks about what just happened. To see a metal devil rise from the dead?
Guess you better report to the Admiral and find out. Go on, it's okay. I'll catch up.
Don't leave me waiting too long.
Silence? It's done. Londra's dead.
Excellent. I expect he put up a fight.
Yeah, you could say that. He, threw a Horus at me.
Did he? That couldn't have been easy to defeat. Even for you.
I had help from one of the Quen. And I'm sending you some data from Londra's implant. See what you can find out.
Londra's personal logs should indeed be fascinating. I'll keep you posted on my progress.
With Londra gone, I could poke around the burning shores for a bit. Or I could head for Fleet's End and get back with Seika.
See you in the barracks later?
Looks like some of the Quen from Londra's bunker came back. I'm glad they came to their senses.
Got a few things that might interest you. Room duty?
How was your... Aloy, when we saw the metal devil rise from the hills, it was as if the time of ashes had come again. To think the two of you defeated it by yourselves, it staggers the imagination. And that's not even your most important feat, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you for returning our lost brothers and sisters. What else can I say but that we are in your debt?
All I ask is that you give my friend here the credit she deserves for all the risks she took.
I would have it no other way.
Is he gonna try to take your focus?
I was wondering the same thing.
Well, he can't. You're gonna need it. I'll show you why. Seika, meet Alva. The two of you will need to coordinate in order to reunite the expedition.
Beta briefed me already. I'm so glad to see you guys. You should have heard the cheer that went up when I told the others here in Landfall that your half of the fleet survived.
Diviner Alva, it's an honor.
Likewise. Well, we can chat about all the details later. For now, shouldn't you two be celebrating the fact that you just took down a Zenith and a Horus? Come on. Away with you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty terrible at celebrating. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, I'm a sailor, so it usually starts with alcohol. I think we have some bilge blaze. You know, spirits distilled from whatever hasn't spoiled in the ship's stores.
Oh. You make it sound so good.
Yeah, it's not really for beginners, so you get a pass this time.
Okay.
But there is something I wanted to talk to you about. Meet me back where we first met when you can, okay?
Okay. I'll see you there. Seika wants to talk. It's good. And I know I need to move on soon, but I'm not really ready to say goodbye to her just yet. Before I find her, maybe I should look for her sister around the settlement, just to see how she's holding up.
It's you. Please, can we talk? Please, I need your help. I don't know if you remember me.
From the Ascension Hall, yeah. You weren't quite on board with Londra's message?
Yes. And it only got worse from there. After you left the bunker, everything fell into chaos. Most of us decided to grab whatever boats we could and come back here. But then Pyrrhic showed up, another one of Walter's thugs. He and his men tried to round everyone up. They got my friend Lon and took him away, and I couldn't stop them. Please, can you find him? The Admiral doesn't have the manpower to mount a search.
If I remember it right, Lon was more enthusiastic about Londra than you were.
Lon had a hard time on the expedition. He nearly drowned in the storm, and after we ran aground, he got very sick. He spent weeks in his bedroll, barely able to breathe, let alone move. I think for him, it seemed like Walter offered everything. Sustenance, comfort, salvation.
All an illusion.
It seemed real enough. For a time.
After I left Londra's bunker, what happened exactly?
The camp fell into chaos. You killed Zeth, and he was the only one in contact with Walter. So when Brennick told us what he said, that Walter was done with us, we had no bearings. A group of us went for the boats, figuring that our only real choice was to come back here. That's when Pyrrhic and his goons arrived and started rounding people up. Before I knew what happened, they grabbed Lon. I shouldn't have left him behind. But Pyrrhic and his men were furious, violent even.
Leaving was the right idea. It wouldn't have done Lon any good if you got hurt.
I don't know. Maybe.
Where did you last see Lon?
On the shoreline south of the bunker. I was on the last boat to escape. Pyrrhic and his men charged us just as we set out. We barely made it. I hate to think of what they've done to Lon. Please, find him for me.
I'll do what I can. Okay. Shoreline south of Londra's bunker. Best place to start looking. Hi, Kina. I'm Aloy. We didn't get properly introduced before.
Of course. Seika told me about everything you did to bring me back. You must think I'm such a fool.
No,
I keep replaying everything in my mind, and I still can't understand how I could have been so wrong. When Walter appeared to us, he really did seem divine.
well, he had a lot of experience manipulating people. Centuries, really.
He promised a whole new world, with me at his side. To think it was all a lie, and I fell for it.
Look, you've been through a lot. I'm sure it will take you some time to work through it. Just try to remember that Seika's been through a lot too, okay? She risked exile to find you, not to mention death.
And I abandoned her. I don't know if she'll ever forgive me.
She will. But you might have to work for it a little.
I'll do my best.
Good luck, Kina. Is this easy? I should land this thing. Okay, so Seika's waiting for me where we first met. There's no reason to be nervous, right? Yeah, right. There she is. You must feel pretty good. Got your sister back, your people. What's next for the woman of the hour?
You're the one who ripped apart a metal devil from the inside. I think you should get a bit of credit too.
Maybe a little.
As for what's next, the Admiral's going to need my help to reunite our half of the expedition with Alva up north. And after that, I don't know. I don't think things will ever be the same with my sister or my people.
You're not gonna sail back with him?
I want to see home again. Someday. But things have changed. The Quen don't know what to do with me, and I don't know where I fit in. I guess you know what that's like.
Yeah. For a long time, I hated the idea of home. For me, it meant where I grew up. where I wasn't wanted. But the thing is, the last few months, I've realized that home isn't really a place at all. It's more like the people I want to be with.
I like that. And, well, more and more I've been thinking, I want to be with you. And I was hoping that you felt the same way.
And what if I do?
I think I know how to handle it. Yeah.
Seika, I have a long road ahead of me.
I know. There are things I have to do too, but it's enough to know how you feel.
I don't know when I'm gonna see you again.
Me either. But no matter what happens, just don't forget about me. Okay?
Never.
Gaia's help, I've managed to decrypt a part of the data you sent. Suffice it to say, we have much to discuss.
Meet me back at the base then. My room.
Very well.
Okay, Silence is waiting at the base. Beta and Gaia, too. As for everyone else, I should help where I can. Get them up to speed on the Burning Shores another time.
Welcome back, Aloy.
You're back. And after mingling with the Quen, I imagine that you're eager for some intelligent conversation.
There are some pretty special people among the Quen. They If you dropped down to Earth once in a while and did a little mingling yourself, you might realize that.
I have more important matters to deal with. Like the data you recovered from Londra.
You found a lead.
Indeed. A log entry he wrote shortly after the Zeniths escaped the destruction of their colony. I'll send it to you. There is much to unpack, but most importantly, Londra theorizes about how Nemesis might be countered. His musings include a list of 21st century corporations that manufactured state-of-the-art weapon systems. It's possible that one of these weapons could be deployed against the enemy. I'll have to investigate each company, of course, locate their facilities, unearth their technologies, determine their efficacy, and whether they can be brought back online.
All by yourself, huh?
Well...
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you found something that can help. But I've been wondering why you stayed behind with us. And it's the challenge, isn't it? The chance to prove you've got the biggest brain of all.
My reasons are mine alone.
And that's why you'll always be alone.
Aloy, Nemesis is not a threat that can be defeated single-handedly. I am grateful for your extraordinary contributions.
Oh, silence. We might thaw that icy heart of yours yet. Now let's see what he found.
The last 72 hours has catastrophic to say the least, even more dramatic than my first days on Earth. I'm fortunate to finally have a moment to settle down and take stock of the situation. First, a well-deserved pat on the back for my own instincts. It's clear now that my misgivings about the experiment are the only thing that kept me alive. If I hadn't gotten an early warning from the surveillance worm I installed, I undoubtedly would have perished shortly after the contaminant breach. How? I can only conjecture. Many were lost when the entity vented the airlocks. Others were struggled by hacked specters. Devin Miller choked on his own vomit, suffocated by his personal shield. As disturbing as all that is the voice of the entity that echoes in my mind. I felt a brief surge of hope when I managed to detonate the main plasma conduits in the lab sector, but just as I realized other sectors had been compromised, my implant reverberated with a transition. First it sounded like my own voice, then a chorus. What a hideous cacophony. Walter, I am you, over and over again. I knew I was going to hit the conduits. How do we stay ahead of our own shadow? That which remembers every thought we've ever had. For now, we run. We'll have to retrofit the ship as we go, acquiring materials along the way to print a faster drive. I agree with Tilda. We must head for Earth, as it's the only place we can gather additional technology and biomass to improve our chances over the long haul. Though I'll be damned if I'll spend the rest of eternity trapped with the likes of Gerald Beer, Eric Weiser, and Verbena Sutter. Sooner rather than later, I'll have to find a way to cut ties with the detestable crew. All that said, I keep hearing a voice in my head, and when I do, singular fear grips me. What if it catches up with us? Is there any way to fight it? Not that with the tools we have now, it knows them too well. But maybe the answer lies in the unknown, back in the ruins of Earth. The 2050s, 2060s were a golden age for defense conglomerates. Surely buried among all those testing grounds and R&D labs, there must be a weapon or a prototype that will throw the enemy for a loop. It bears looking into. Off the top of my head, some places to start. I doubt even a fleet of horse units could halt this foe, but if it... I know Ted, right before the blundered into the end of the world, he was grasping for his next blockbuster. Metallurgic, my erstwhile competitors poured a lot of resources into defense after it became clear they couldn't beat me in materials acquisition. Recorp, cheap drones and misfiring railguns for bottom feeders, and pretty autocrats, but once upon a time they had a blue chip research division. If I recall, they employed quite a few semi-reformed black hats with interesting ideas about military decryption. Gideon is an obnoxious family to be sure, but they developed a number of state-of-the-art systems before FAST ate their lunch. Faint hopes, all of them, but nonetheless hopes. No question, our best course is to stay ahead of the monstrosity of the self-created nemesis, but if flight fails, it's not going down without a fight, so one way or another I'll need a dagger in my boot, and an old home is the best place to find one.
Solons is right. Londra's thoughts could really help us in the fight against Nemesis.
Stat. So, a couple years or so from now, when I'm dead and they finally come out with a new game.